Bro, what the fuck just happened? I played the Seahawks twice today. And I played the Bengals twice today.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one in the NFC, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Just about set for football. Blake Groupie is ready to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Smith going to look to throw right away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Smith throwing again. That is incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Play action. It's Smith. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's in.
You are entering a military restricted area. Reverse course at once.
Once again, at their own 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Thomas goes in motion left. Now Carr throwing on second down.
Bro, that was stupid. Xander with your big dog. Appreciate you coming through. Give me that.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Carr.
Let's go.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Out of the game.
A wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction, and whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Groupie able to add the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. From the 24 now, here's a second down and 9. Here's Smith. And his throw here's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We'll have to find out. 4th down. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On the counter, it's Walker. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. On 2nd down, it's Walker.
Bro.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Smith. And this throw finds Smith and Jigba. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Smith now to throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Now a first down throw. It's Smith.
Let's go.
Oh, and his early struggles
Good play,
continue.
Demario.
Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
So ready.
You are entering a military restricted area. Reverse course at once.
Regardless of status or experience, whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Carr going to throw. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. To throw his Carr. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Let's go.
And this is Carr inside the 5. Downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route. Often against the safety, you like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. Now he's loose at the 40. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
You are entering a military restricted area. Reverse course at once.
They're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed. Touchdown! Touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints take a 3-touchdown lead. Point after, good by Groupie. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Off of play action. Here's Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Oh, come on.
By Metcalf. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Smith. Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Here we go.
Second down and 6 now. To the air again, Smith. Left side complete to Lockett. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Out of the gun, Smith. And this will be caught.
No, double coverage and caught that shit. Double fucking coverage and caught that shit. That's crazy.
And the Seahawks get a bit closer. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Carl try it again on second down. Gets this complete to Shaheed. They find some open field here. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Into the red zone, it's Carr. That one complete to Hill. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Throwing now is Carr. And it's caught. Touchdown, Saints. won't be able to add the PAT. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 25-yard line.
49.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
13 next. Hey, go flip her up. What's up?
Now Gino on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the
You are entering a military restricted area. Reverse course at once.
27. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him throwing the football, well, we look at the defense. They came in prepared, had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Little short pass here to Hill, and he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. This time they stay on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw caught by Alave. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our 2nd half blowout material. Now Carr. Little short pass here to Hill. He's got room to roam. Touchdown! Taysom Hill, 43 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complementary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Smith on 1st down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. This is the tight end fan. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. They'll fake it. Now Smith going right back to Fant. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Throwing now is Geno. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now Geno. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Again, Smith. Outright to Smith and Jigba. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he will take this one for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Geno's going to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Lonnie Johnson picks it.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Man, really desperately trying to pose his comeback.
And the Saints hands team able to this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Kamara up the middle. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. As Shaheed going to go in motion. 2nd down, and it's Kamara again. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third down and 6. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Boye Mafe. And the Seahawks come up with a late turnover. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but there he goes left side.
Bro, we fucking serious right now.
He's got a full head of steam. The race is on. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they were back in the shadows for their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, put the ball away, but no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you get people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
From the gun, it's Carr. Downfield, and he's got Olave. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Carr now on 1st down. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. 17 yards out.
I mean, I was just trying to run the clock out. You trying to score, so I guess
Seahawks 20.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Oh, God, right now, yeah.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They'll get 34
I fucking ran underneath.
Throwing is Smith. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 14 yards that time for number 14. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. Yeah, this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th, but a nice first down and a pickup. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to have...
You are entering a military restricted area. Reverse course at once.
Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game,
fucking double team this dude. What the fuck are y'all doing?
And I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
You feeling bad for him, man?
But it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns.
Feeling
and it
bad
looks like
for
they're not
him,
going
I
to
see.
stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 43.
No fucking way.
And he's gonna score. It's a
Yeah, the computer got it in. They trying to make it a fucking game right now.
7 yards on the punt return. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Here's Smith looking to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Let's phrase this delicately, okay? Might have had a better option instead of throwing the football into double coverage.
He was blanketed. I was surprised that he went his direction.
Yeah, should have thought maybe about the check down, take the completion, keep moving.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Carr. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
49, flip it off, 49.
Smith. And his
No
throw
pick,
is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Here's Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Clock rolling here, under 90 seconds to go. Smith to throw. Gets this to Fan. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Smith's going to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to get it back here just past the 35. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tacking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Carr going to throw here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him. Now Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of distance.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
An audible here to get a new look. Carr going to go on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, you know they're going to look his way in the 2-minute drill, but that time he was blanketed. And they
The computer really took a shit on my team.
Some teammates to step up in this spot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Smith. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Isaac Yellen picks it, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter. Sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and...
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
One last throw here for Smith. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be stopped at the 28. On a play that started at the 14, they pick up 14.
Computer was like, fuck your squad. You got enough points. I got to give them a chance to come back. Fucking squad couldn't do shit. That's the shit that pisses me off, though. Got 4-1 speed receivers. I got a 4-1 and a 4-2. And they're not even the fastest people on my team. And I know for a fact that my safety, who's faster than both of them, my safety that's faster than both of them, Alontae Taylor, I know that he didn't run that in the combine. I'm a real Saints fan, dog, so I know who's supposed to be what. So they got him. They got Olave at 93. Olave is supposed to be faster than Rashid, right? That's this 4-1 speed, this 4-2 speed, or low 4-2s versus high 4-2, right? Then you come back here and you got Alontae, he 94. So that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know who do the ratings over there.